It's in our human nature to strive for a more comfortable and stable life, predictability, and at least some degree of security in the future. However, when you become hyper-focused on reaching this cherished state of comfort, you eventually become dissatisfied, stifled, and hopeless. At first, everything seems just peachy, but then a feeling of anxiety slowly creeps into your brain. It grows and doesn't go away, becoming more and more extreme. You know you're supposed to be moving forward, but that seductive feeling of comfort keeps holding you back. Why is that? Hi there, you're watching Wisey, and today we're going to talk about the dreaded comfort zone and why trying to stay in it can ruin your life instead of giving you that peace and quiet you want so badly. If you want to see more interesting videos like this, make sure to click on the notification bell and subscribe to our channel to learn about anything and everything. But first, let's answer the question, what is a comfort zone? Basically, it's a situation or environment where you feel safe and at ease. The risks are low. There are no tests or challenges, and everything is simple and familiar. Of course, everyone has their own definition of what a comfort zone is. To some, it means not having to engage with people they barely know. To others, it means only doing things they're confident they can accomplish successfully, never risking trying something new. It would seem that staying in the comfort zone is a great way to reduce anxiety and be happy. But it's a little more complicated than that. Because if you get stuck in one place for a long period of time, it starts to affect different areas of your life. Let's start with work. When you get your first job, you need to learn a lot and work tirelessly to gain some experience. Years pass, and finally, you get that coveted lucrative position, and everything seems fine. You've done it. But no. If you decide to stay in your comfort zone, this will be the beginning of the end. You stop learning new things, working on your skills, and advancing in your career. Your salary stays the same, and your ambitions are nowhere to be found. You become less proactive, and as a result, run the risk of getting fired and being replaced with someone who's more engaged and hungry for success. Nope, we're not going to let that happen. To get out of your comfort zone in your career, you need to stop setting easily achievable goals and avoid becoming complacent once you've reached them. Here's what you should do instead. Once you've completed an important goal, take time to celebrate it, and then immediately set a new, even more ambitious one. This way, you'll keep yourself motivated to get the most out of life without settling in the destructive comfort zone. Now, let's switch it up a little with our Wisey fact of the day. Have you ever heard about this thing called the Quality of Life Index? It's a ranking of countries that measures living standards and opportunities they provide to their citizens. It is based on 9 dimensions of quality of life: material living conditions, which include income, consumption, and material welfare, productive activity, health, education, leisure, and social interactions, economic security and physical safety, governance and basic rights, natural and living environment, and finally, overall experience of life. By the way, the best and most comfortable country to live in based on these criteria is Switzerland, with Australia and Norway closing the top 3. Now, let's talk about how staying in a comfort zone can affect your romantic relationships. Remember how it always starts out: coffee dates, long walks in the park, doing fun activities. It's all about excitement, romance, and a little recklessness. This is because early on, you have not yet fallen into the trap of the comfort zone. But as soon as you get there, you start questioning your relationship. It doesn't seem as fun as it used to be, and your partner no longer seems as attractive and interesting. So, you invest less and less of your time, energy, and feelings into the relationship. And if you don't change your attitude in time, it can even lead to the two of you breaking up. We don't want that, do we? So, to avoid settling in the comfort zone, make it a rule to go out to new restaurants and cafes at least once every couple of weeks or a month. Try new exciting activities or book a weekend getaway to escape from the usual routine. This will take you out of your comfort zone and give your relationship a breath of fresh air. Now, quiz time. Did you know that there's a ranking of the happiest countries in the world? Every year, the UN publishes its World Happiness Report, which shows how satisfied the citizens of different countries are with their lives. So, which one do you think is the happiest? A. Germany. B. New Zealand. C. Finland. D. Denmark. Ready for the correct answer? It's B. Finland. That's right. The Finns are the happiest nation out there, with the Danes in the second place, New Zealanders in the 10th, and Germans in the 14th. We can't guarantee that moving to one of these countries will make you happier, but there's one thing that can make a difference: a positive attitude to change. One of the basic rules of life is that no matter how cozy you feel in your comfort zone and no matter how much you try to cling to it, sooner or later something will kick you out of there. It can be good fortune or a stroke of bad luck. You never know. Fate works in mysterious ways. But when you're unprepared to face this discomfort, it can really mess with your head, making you nervous and depressed. In some cases, it can completely destroy life. You've probably heard a cautionary tale or two about someone who was so crushed by the loss of their job that they completely gave up on life. Exiting the comfort zone warped their whole sense of reality. But instead of trying to regain balance, they decided to drown their sorrows in alcohol, started overeating, stopped going out and talking to people, and lost interest in everything they used to love, even their family. All for one simple reason: because they were too attached to their comfort zone. So how do we avoid this mess? By developing a change-friendly mindset. Whatever happens, always stay in motion, welcome change in your life, and don't cut yourself off from the world if things don't go exactly your way. With a little effort and time, you will definitely achieve even more than you had before, as long as you don't stop moving forward. So, now you know why getting stuck in your comfort zone is not the best idea. Let's do a quick recap of ways to avoid it. Number 1, don't limit yourself in development, whether it be relationships, career, or salary. Number 2, always set ambitious goals. You'll be motivated to achieve even more once you reach them. Number 3, always be curious about yourself, your loved ones, and the world around you. Number 4, if something goes wrong, treat it as an opportunity rather than a failure. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We make content that helps you understand the intricacies of the human mind and soul. Tune in next time to learn more interesting stuff. Until then, goodbye.